Hello class, this is Mr. DeVoe-Peterson, and I'm going to walk through how to do a VLOOKUP in your Chapter 2 assessment for Excel. So I've opened up the assessment for Chapter 2, and the VLOOKUPs are number 8. So I'm going to launch that and walk you through it. Now this is similar to the training, but a little different, so some explanation might be helpful. So the instructions over here say in cell H15 enter a VLOOKUP function. So this is H, this is 15. I'm going to go to the functions and type VLOOKUP and go to it, and that is it. And it kind of gives me a little wizard to help build the VLOOKUP. I need to move this around a little bit here. Okay, now I can see it. Okay, so I have it open. I can now populate the fields. What is the lookup value? It says I'm looking up the percentage of total attendance for the city listed in H14. So it looks like H14 is the lookup value. I need to look up something from that value. And then it says use the range A5 to H11. So let's select that. A5 to H11 is selected. Whoops. I put that in the wrong field. Let's do that again. Let's put that right here. All right, A5 to H11. I'm not going to copy this down, so I don't need to make these cell references an absolute value. Ordinarily you would, and you did in the training. But you're just looking up whatever the user types in this one cell, so I can leave that a relative reference. So I'm looking up whatever is typed in H14, and that's right here. I'm going to use this table array A5 to H11 and then column index. So I'm looking for percentage of total attendance, which is percentage of total is right here in H. That's the percentage of total. So the next value is the column index, and all that is telling Excel what column in your range to pick for the answer to return. So we started here at A, so 1, we're just going to count across 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the 8th column in that range is what I want. Now also in the training, they had you put the word false here. So if your data set, in this case the array with the locations listed in column A, is not sorted, then what you want to put here is the word false to require an exact match. If your data set is sorted, you can just leave the default, which is true, and not put anything in there. In this case, we're not asked to put anything in here for an exact match. If we weren't sure that this was sorted from A to Z, then we would type the word false. In this case, we don't need to, because we can actually see that, and the instructions didn't have you do it. But in real life, if you're doing this, make sure your array, your data set is sorted for the lookup column, and then you can just leave this empty, which is defaults to true. And that is it. That is how you do the VLOOKUP. I hope that helps, and good luck with that.